Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jordene. If you're new here, today's video is going to be a wear size and review of the One Size Turn Up the Base Full Beat Foundation and the One Size Powder Melt Setting Spray, because why not? So if you guys are interested in that, keep on watching. I feel like I haven't been on camera in a minute, but we're just going to be getting ready. I'll let you know what's been going on and all that good stuff. So we're going to be trying out a new foundation today. I'm going to be trying the One Size Turn Up the Base Full Beat Liquid Foundation. This is in the shade Dark Deep 25 Neutral. So this is what the unit curtain looks like. It does have a swatch indicator up top. This is what the bottle looks like. So according to Sephora, this foundation is a long-wear, waterproof, sweat-proof foundation formulated with only 16 ingredients that gives full coverage and maximum comfort to visibly blur and smooth without clogging pores. So it's supposed to be a matte finish. It's a liquid foundation, of course, full coverage, waterproof, long-wear, and all that good stuff. It does come in 38 shades, and it retails for $44. The full name is Turn Up the Base Full Beat Waterproof Liquid Foundation. You know, all of the brands have these long names. Zoomed in a little bit closer. So I am going to show you guys my current foundation routine. It's underpainting a little bit more. And I've been using my Lancome Tinted All concealers. I really love these. And since I was using the Lancome Gucci combination, I just switched over to all Lancome, and I feel like it works really well. I also have the Lancome Serum Concealer as well. So yeah, I'm just going to pop that on. I did run out of my Laura Mercier concealer that I normally use, which I think I'm going to buy another one because I really like it, but this Lancome one is really good. So I'm going to start off with the shade 500 Suede W. Pop a little bit around my mouth. My chin. Under eyes, because baby, these circles are dark. The lighting might be unbalanced because it's very bright today, and there is a door right here. So the sun is shining bright. And then on this side, it's dark because there's a window here, but there's no sunlight coming through here. Then I'm gonna go in with shade 460. This is a Sephora Collection number 56 foundation brush. Next, I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury contour wand in Tan Deep. I didn't close it. Okay, I'm like, why is there so much product on it? Remember to close it, guys, so it doesn't squeeze out. So I have another 56. I'm going to use, this was like a limited edition, like old one back in the day, and blend out the contour wand. I feel like I'm supposed to be talking, right? I'm supposed to be telling y'all what's going on. So it was my birthday. We're in May. So I was supposed to have surgery, you guys. Remember I told you guys about that when I first came back and I was filming. So I had a laparoscopic myomectomy. So you already know about my fibroids and all that. So I had another myomectomy. This time around, they did make an incision in the abdominal area to remove outer fibroids instead of like the inner ones in the uterus. So I had some outer fibroids on top of my uterus that was still affecting me and making me bleed heavily. So I was supposed to have that in May, but they pushed it back. No, I was supposed to have it in April, early April. Why did I put so much? Anyway, child, let me blend this out. See, this is why I'm underpainting today, because I don't know what happened over here. Like, I'm so confused. I just did 3 dots, right? Yikes. Anyway, hold on. Let me blend this out. Now with my Rough Red number 36 is a concealer brush to blend out the concealer. Okay, so don't mind the contour. I'm gonna fix it. So yeah, it was supposed to be early April, but it got pushed back to late April, and then it got pushed back to literally May 1st. So my birthday is in May as well. And I had stuff to do. I had plans, okay? But it's okay. Everything happens for a reason. So I had my surgery May 1st. I feel like it went well. Oh my God, y'all. When I woke up, I tell you, I was in pain. I was in pain. I was like, what is this? But let's pray that everything works out in the end. So, still recovering. And hopefully this will help with my cycle, my anemia, the bleeding, and all that good stuff. Alright, so I'm blending out the lighter concealer for now. I'm going to leave the nose. I'm going to go back in with 460 from Lancome and conceal my under eyes. Y'all, we had tickets to see Beyonce in Chicago May 15th. I was like to my doctor, don't tell me I can't go to Chicago because I just had surgery. He was like, you can go on the plane, but you can't be moving around too much. So I went. I had a blast. There was a storm, you guys. There was a storm. The weather was so nice all these other days, and then it decided that it wanted to storm the day of the concert. But again, I had a blast, so that's fine. All right, so yeah, I'm still recovering for the most part. I decided to film today, so I'm not like laid up. I need to move around. So here we are, playing with makeup. I will say, like, not to be like TMI, but today is the first day of my cycle, and normally I'd be dead to the world, like in bed, laid out because I'm so tired and I'm bleeding so much and drained, and I'll have to continuously get up like every 30 minutes to change my pad. I'm not bleeding that much, so we'll see. I mean, surgery just happened, so my uterus, you know, is healing. So I'm just hoping that it's a normal period, like, you know, like the other girlies have. A 3-day, 5-day period, not a 3-week or 3-month period. So I look forward to that. Okay, so I don't have my big mirror, so I'm just really trying to make sure this looks good. And I had an eye doctor's appointment today. I'm talking a lot. I had an eye doctor's appointment today, so my eyes are dilated. Y'all remember I told y'all I had eye surgery, so yeah, that too. Had to follow up on that. Anyway, let's go on with this little foundation. So this is what the bottle looks like. The shade that I have is Dark Deep 25. I'm gonna pump a little bit on the back of my hand. Y'all, it's hot. The AC is on too. I think it's all the lights. Jeez Louise. Why are you not pumping out? I've been pumping forever. It's not coming. One size. Okay, that took a very long time to come out. Not sure why that was. Okay, so I have about 2 pumps on the back of my hand for now. I'm going to go back in with the number 56 brush, and we are going to add foundation to the perimeters of my face. Let me start over here because this little contour is a little muddy and I want to fix that. Okay, foundation color is good. Okay, there we go. This is pretty. This foundation is very smooth. And I think that color is perfect. Alright, so I used all 2 pumps. Going in with the Kosas Cloud Set Translucent Peachy Powder. I'm using a little puff pad. I will say that this foundation is definitely matte. Gonna go on with the NARS Laguna bronzer in Laguna 7. It looks like this. I'm using a reference number 22. It's the large bronzer brush. I love this bronzer so much. It blends so nicely. Is it my hair that's making me hot? I feel like it is. Yo, hold on. Let me use my bracelet my daughter made me. Hopefully I don't break it. I'm going in with my YSL Make Me Blush in the shade 54. Looks like this if you guys haven't seen it yet. And a rougher 37. I brought my mirror down so I can see better. And then buffing it. The foundation is really pretty, you guys. I think it blurs really nicely. I just had to say that after looking in the mirror. It's very smooth. It's matte though. It's matte. And y'all know I like to look a little bit more glowy. But I think this will be really good in the summertime. Beautiful. I love this blush. Alrighty. Pop a little bit here. Going on with my Hourglass Vanish press powder with the powder puff. And just popping that on the inner portion of my eye to brighten that up a little bit more. And to also blur a little bit more. And just pressing that in. And kind of blending it on the blush to smooth it out. And on the eyelids. Alright, so now that I have my inner portion of my under eye brightened, I'm going to go back in with my bronzer. So normally when I do my makeup, I use the bronzer brush that I use on the perimeter of my face just to kind of like define the nose a little bit. But lately, I've been going in with the eyeshadow brush, just the reference number 15, with a little bit of bronzer just to give me a little bit more precision. Because I've been doing a lot of like more soft glam looks. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and blend that on the sides of my nose. And what I like to do is blend it up into the brow and buff it underneath like that. And then a little bit into the crease to create that shape and structure. You can see the difference. And of course, you can do this with an actual contour shade to give you more of a shadow effect. I like the warmth on my skin, so that's why I'm just using my bronzer. But if I want it to be more precise, more structured, I do go in with contour first and do all of that. But there we go. I did want to put on a little bit of highlighter, but I totally forgot that I am trying this. This is the new One Size Powder Melt Glass Setting Spray. Now you guys, you know everybody and their mama love that One Size. What is the name of that spray? Why do I not know the name of the spray now? That's crazy, Jordene. My brain just went blank. Everybody and their mama love that One Size Until Dawn setting spray. So I do like that setting spray, but I do have to layer it with a hydrating setting spray as well, because my skin is dry. So I feel like it soaks everything up and I just look textured once it settles, because it's taking away all the oils that I need in my skin. But it does work. It's waterproof, long wearing. So when I saw that they were coming out with this one, this is the Powder Melt Glass Setting Spray. So that is what the unit carton looks like. A pink box like all of the setting sprays and primers and whatnot. This is what the component looks like. So instead of the aerosol, it's just a plastic bottle. This is cute, but it looks like it's a continuous mist. Let's see. And then that's what the mist looks like in the top. I like One Size as a brand, like in general. I find that they have really good products and I recommend it to a lot of people. You guys know I work in beauty, so I feel like I gravitate towards One Size a lot. So the setting spray retails for $34. It is a skincare infused hydrating setting spray that seamlessly melts powder layers for a radiant glass-like finish that lasts all day. It has ceramide complex, which supports skin's barrier, prevents moisture loss, and softens skin. ginger flower water, which provides antioxidant protection to promote plump, healthy looking skin. Why can't I talk today? Lime pearl extract, which gently exfoliates for visibly brighter and smoother skin. Based on a clinical study of 30 participants, 100% of subjects experienced clinical improvement. Okay. But other than that, it is supposed to give you a glass-like appearance on the skin, which I'm so excited about because, you know, your girl likes to look glowy. So I was going between this spray and the Pat McGrath spray. I'm still gonna get the Pat McGrath spray, but I think the Pat McGrath spray is online exclusive. I just didn't want to order one product, and I was by a Sephora today with my eye appointment, like literally on the same block. So I just went to Sephora to get the one size. Let me see, the Until Dawn setting spray is $32. $2 difference, and then of course one is waterproof and then one is hydrated. I feel like you can use them both together, depending on what you're looking for. But with this powder melt, let me see if it's also long wearing. Yep. So I did put on my Givenchy Prisme Libre powder because I forgot to do that, and I applied it. So that is the last powder that I used to buff everything in, just to give me a nice blur to the skin. It looks very smooth, so I love using that powder. Ever since I bought it, I've been using it every day. So yeah, I really like this. So setting spray. I have a lot on because I was filming a TikTok. But I feel like my skin looks really good, you guys. What do you think? You know that I love to look glowy. So the foundation itself was pretty matte. I thought it looked good, but it wasn't my favorite because I don't like to look matte. You guys know this. So this looks good to me. I'm hoping that it wears really well and I don't end up looking like greasy at the end of the day, but I feel like that's not gonna happen. This is beautiful. So look at the glow. Let me go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back and show you what this is looking like. We're gonna do a wear test today. I would like to know, for those of us that create content, how do you do short form and long form on the same days? Because baby, I had to split it up. I had to turn my camera. This is a long day. But anyway, I am done with my makeup. So I've had my makeup on for an hour. I need to go get my daughter. But yeah, an hour now. So this is what the setting spray is looking like on my skin so far. I feel like it looks really nice. It's not even overly radiant like that. Like, it's giving a nice glow to the skin, but it's not doing too much where it looks like greasy, which I think a lot of people will like. So you guys, for my eyeshadow, I did go in with a Pat McGrath, Petalmorphosis. So I have that on my eyes. So I just have the purples and the pinks on my eyes because I wanted to finally try the Fenty beauty oil in Miss Jellyfish, which is on my lips. So pretty. I did a TikTok for that. If you guys have TikTok and you watch short form content, I'm trying to get into it. Follow my TikTok. It's the same as my handle here, JordeneEliseBeauty. But yeah, for my lip combination though, I have on the Sephora collection Transferproof lip liner in the shade Molasses. The Sephora collection Lacquer Shine lipstick in the shade 15, which is a nude. Let me swatch that for you. So it looks like that. It looks like that. It's shiny. Such a pretty combo. And then on top of that, I put on the Miss Jellyfish for my lips. So yeah, my brows are the usual Patrick Ta brow pencil. I bought another one. So I have that on. And then Anastasia brow gel, brow freeze gel on. So yeah, that's what we're looking like. My mascara, you guys, the mascara combo that I've been using because I love it so much. I get so many compliments. Y'all have to try this. Haus Labs Be Structural with Armani. What is the name of this? I always forget the name of it. It's Vertigo. This gives you the volume and length. So good, right? You get that fullness. And then this gives you length, a lot of length, lift, and hold together. Y'all see my lashes? And I only did 2 coats. Yes. I gotta get me another Hourglass because I'm almost done with that. But yeah, this is what my makeup is looking like. So I'll come back and I'll show you guys what everything is looking like. Alright guys, end of the night update. So it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I've had my makeup on for 9 hours. This looks really nice. Like, I cannot even say anything bad about this combination. First of all, this foundation. Skin looks blurred, smooth, really nice. But then the setting spray to give that radiant glow to it. Like, the fact that the setting spray actually helped the longevity of the foundation is amazing. Like, a glowy, long-wearing setting spray. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, this looks really nice. So you can see that my skin is radiant but not greasy. It's really giving skin, and I like that about it. And it's definitely going to be an everyday rotation. I feel like the combination of the Until Dawn with this powder melt is going to be really good. So I'm going to try that out and let you guys know how I feel about it. I also want to compare this setting spray to the Urban Decay Dewy setting spray, because that's a really good one too. Like, it makes your skin glowy but also long wearing. So I think I'll compare those two and then we'll see which one I like better. But yeah, look at my skin, you guys. No creasing, no settling. It's not greasy. It's just a pretty glow to the skin. It just makes your skin look really nice. I'm so excited about this and like very, very, very impressed. I like it a lot. Now, other than that, y'all, I straightened my hair for like the last 2 months after I took out my braids. Look how long my hair is. Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see it. And I cut it too before I got the braids. Now, I started my hair out in Chicago at the Beyonce concert because it rained. It rained on night 1, so my hair got wet. And then I sorted it out while I was singing. So yeah, I haven't done it since then. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. I want to show you guys what I've used on my hair. So much for an update. But normally I don't straighten my hair, but I feel like I'm going to be a straight natural for a little bit. The Dew. This is the Press Play Thermal Styling System. Yeah. I use this in my hair and my daughter's hair. We have different hair types. She has a lot of hair. A lot. And she has finer strands than I do. But I find that this works really well for both of us, where I can get our hair like really straight and really smooth. So I wanted to bring that up. So that's going to be it for today's video. Everything will be linked in the description box down below if you're interested in trying anything out. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jordene. I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel because, you know, guys, it helps me out. I am almost at 5,000 subscribers. We need to get there. We need to get there. Yeah. So please subscribe if you're new here. If you like a video, give it a thumbs up because that also helps me out. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.